A huge honor to have Rabbi Berlnestein. He's a rabbi over here in the city of Beit Shemesh to share an amazing word within regards to the Parshat Hashevua for Shabbat. Huge honor.
A question that we have to ask ourselves is what relevance Judaism has and religion has to our modern world. And I would like to share a word from the last week's Parsha, which is that Yosef, who was king of Egypt, was setting up his brothers to reveal himself, his identity to his brothers. And he had a special silver goblet, which he put in their sack. And they left him after dining and eating with them, and they traveled on their way, and he sent his men ahead to open up the sack. And when they opened up the sack, they found this goblet, and they couldn't believe it. And he said to them that the man who discovered it said to them, "Why did you repay the good that I gave you with bad?" Because they took the goblet. This response was very strange. Why didn't he just say, "Why did you steal my goblet?" What did he say that you repaid good with bad? What kind of response was that? And the answer is because he knew that would resonate the idea of hakaras hatov, of gratitude, was something which would hit the hearts of the people, the Jewish people, the people who were educated in Yaakov Avinu, Jacob's house, that would hit them more than any accusation of this particular sin or this particular shortcoming. To be kafui tov, to be ungrateful, was the biggest sin that there could be. And why is that such a significant point? And I want to tell a story that I heard of somebody who was educated in Harvard University, and he traveled to Yeshiva, and he sat in a class. And the person speaking spoke about a pasuk, about a verse in Mishlei, which says that you could more effective as 100 verses are of reproof, that if a person can erase everything, all the good is done with one word of mockery. One word of leitzanus could erase all the rebuke that there is. And he said that, for example, you could have a person who walks across, who speaks beautifully and gives such words of wisdom and morality and truth to people, and yet he has a limp. And he leaves the stage, and afterwards somebody can come and mock him to make a joke and imitate his limp. Everybody laughs, the whole thing is lost. And when the person from Harvard heard this, it went right into his heart. Why? Because all the years of university, all the years of education, he had never heard this kind of ethical instruction. This morality spoke to him, and he had never heard it before. Words of morality. And this is what Joseph was telling his brothers. He said he was speaking to them and saying, where's your gratitude? Where's it? That is something that speaks to a Jewish person. And in this modern world, with all of the sophistication, all the technology, but what religion calls out and has to offer is the ethics and the morality which is eternal. And that is why, and I'll close on this note, that the word emes is which means truth, is made up of the first and the middle and the last letters of the Hebrew alphabet, because emes lasts. Emes is last, and that's what religion has, and with all the advances in technology and the ups and downs of the world, but Klal Yisrael and the Jewish people and the morality we have and the ethics we have will always be there.
Amen.